More than 4,500 years ago, long before most of the world even knew about cities, a great civilization thrived on the banks of the Indus River. The Harappan and Mohenjo-daro people. They built cities so advanced, so well-planned, that even today we marvel at their wisdom. This is not just history. This is a story of our ancestors' brilliance, their creativity, and their vision of a modern lifestyle thousands of years ago. Imagine walking through wide streets, lined with neatly built houses made of baked bricks. Every lane carefully planned, with drainage systems running underground. While much of the world lived in scattered villages, Harappa had urban planning, something that modern cities only discover millennia later. Clean water was not a luxury here. Each home had access to wells. Bathing areas and drainage systems ensured hygiene. Mohenjo-daro even had a great bath, a massive public structure, used perhaps for rituals, but also showing how much importance they gave to health and community. The heart of the city was its marketplace. Traders weighed goods on balance scales. Farmers brought grain. Artisans displayed pottery. Jewelers sold beads and bangles. Cotton, discovered here thousands of years ago, was spun into clothes. This was not just trade. It was culture, creativity, and progress. The Harappans were artists at heart. Their seals, carved with animals and symbols, are still admired for their detail. Pottery painted with intricate designs, ornaments made from stones, shells, and metals. Every object carried beauty. Creativity was not an option here. It was a way of life. Life here was simple, yet elegant. Men wore dhotis and turbans. Women draped themselves in long cotton dresses, adorned with jewelry made from beads and bangles. Children played in courtyards, laughter echoing through the streets. Families gathered. Food was cooked with grains and pulses, and evenings ended with stories under the stars. Fertile lands nourished by the Indus allowed farming to flourish. Farmers plowed fields with bulls, harvested wheat and barley, and stored grain in massive granaries. Tools made from stone and copper made life easier. They used weights and measures with mathematical precision, proof of their scientific understanding. Harappa was more than bricks and tools. It was a community that valued equality. Streets, wells, and drainage systems were shared. Homes were built with dignity. Their culture was peaceful. No grand palaces, no huge temples of kings. Just people living in harmony, guided by balance and respect for nature. Though the Indus Valley Civilization declined, its legacy lives on. The pride in planning, the creativity in art, the dignity in community. These values echo in our culture even today. They remind us that India's story did not begin in modern times. It began thousands of years ago, with visionaries who dreamed of a better world. When we walk the streets of Mohenjo-daro today, we don't just see ruins. We see the wisdom of our ancestors, their creativity, their brilliance, their way of life. A civilization that shone brightly and still inspires us. This is not just history. This is our heritage. This is our pride.